creating yourself, manufacturing yourself, cutting up the tips of gloves,
to implementations or any
creating yourself, manufacturing yourself, cutting up the tips of gloves to one that became a commercial product. But just
actually, first, second year of my residency training in the States, I went to one of the early meetings of the Society of Cardiovascular Interventional Radiology in New Orleans in 1978. And the keynote speaker was this young professor from Germany, Andreas Grunstig, who was coming to the States to report on his early experience with balloon angioplasty. So I was very lucky in being in the audience, of about much smaller than this one here. And Grunstig was a very charismatic and incredibly intelligent individual, explained the early experience about balloon angioplasty so clearly and in such a lucid description of the benefits and potential risks that when he came out to the reasons for failure, elicited in my mind, it could have elicited in anybody else's mind, I believe, the potential of a solution. And
what were those early failures? I mean, what did you hear Grunstig say that told you that balloon angioplasty alone wasn't going to work, that something like a stent was needed?
He had a very graphic way to describe it. He said, balloon angioplasty works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. That will hold all that material back and keep the vessel open.
So talk about your early efforts to develop the stent, because as I understand it, began with a trip to Radio Shack.
Yeah. Actually began more like by writing down my idea on a piece of paper. In fact, on the way to the airport from that meeting, my chairman, who was always lecturing me about what's the way to do things better, I told him about this early idea, and he said, write it up.
Just write a monograph on this.
Right. He said, no, it won't be a paper, of course. He said, but it'll give you the habit of putting down in writing what is in your mind. Mm-hmm.